So in this video, I'm going to try to convert a Hori RAP4 arcade stick with the traditional Senwa mount. I've taken already the Senwa stick off, and I'm going to try to convert it to using a Myoungshin Fanta, Korean style bat top arcade stick. So the things that, excuse me, the first thing you would need is that you need a conversion harness. So this harness will allow you to connect the individual connections of Korean style stick to your board. So let's take a look at the Fanta sticks. So this is the traditional Myoungshin Fanta Korean style. I've become interested in converting my stick to a true Korean style, which is Myoungshin Fanta, and not the crown or anything like that, because I've noticed that Infiltration uses something like this in his razor stick, so I wanted to give it a try. So the thing that's different about the Fanta stick is that the contacts for the micro switches, they're broken down into two individual sticks, contact points. They're not actually connected like the Senwa on a 5-pin connector. So that's why you need that converter that I've talked about before. And the other thing that's different is that there's this whole piece here that doesn't actually work with the traditional Japanese style Sanwa sticks. So if you take a look at the hole where the stick mount would be, they're actually not compatible. The mount itself is not compatible. The plate is not compatible, and this circular protrusion, the cylinder that's popping out, won't actually fit in. So what we need to do, we need to actually make this hole bigger by drilling it with a step drill. The size that you need is up to a 35mm step drill, and the reason why we use a step drill instead of a regular drill bit head is that, well, the regular drill bit head, it's not big enough, and so if you need to get a bigger one, it's going to come with a very circular mount, and it won't be able to keep this center, the circle center, in the same spot. I mean, when you start drilling, it'll run all over the place, and then you get some on the side, something, a circle. You get a circle, but it'll be on the side or something like that. So in order to keep it, the center of the hole remain here, to keep everything compatible, you need to get a step drill bit. And the size that you need is a 35mm step bit hole. And the other thing that you would need is you need a conversion mounting plate. As you can see from the Fanta sticks, the mounting plate actually does not the screw holes are not compatible with the Senwa mount. In addition to this little protrusion not being compatible as well. So what I got is this kowal mounting plate. It's semi-universal. There are too many styles of sticks for it to be universal overall. But you can get this from Focus Attack for probably $7 or something like that. I don't remember. But what you notice is that when I overlay this on top of the Fanta mount, that these mount holes are the same, and these other holes, they actually will line up to the Sanwa mount. So what you should have to do is you'd have to take off these screws and take off this metal plate here, the metal part that's keeping the sticks together, and you'd have to replace this plate altogether with this plate. You can use the same screws because they're compatible, and you know, the screw holes will align properly. But that's the first thing you need to do. And I'm not sure this plate will work with every single stick like Mad Catz or Kwamba or other brands, but at least for the Hori sticks, mounting them this way, you know, the screw holes are aligned properly for sound mounts, and that's what you need to mount them to. So that's why you need this plate to replace the stock plate that's on the Korean Fanta. So what I'm gonna do is the first part, I'm actually gonna use the step drill to drill down, drill out this hole. I'll do that off camera because, you know, I need both hands and it's gonna be noisy and it's gonna take probably a while. But I'll drill probably from this part because this is metal and this is plastic. Up here, there's a thin layer of plastic or a little screen or something, but it's not all metal. It's a thin layer of something. So I'll drill the metal part. The most important thing to remember is that on metal, the step drill, you should run it at a slow RPM. So it shouldn't be as if you're screwing in something, run really fast. It should be a steady and slow squeeze to rotate around to bore out the hole to make it bigger to the right size. Yeah, that's the only thing. And the other thing I think I remember is that you should lubricate the side with some kind of drilling oil, just to keep the heat down and to keep it from clinging on to the metal bits. And it'll actually spin your stick around when you're, you know, because it's caught on to something that's not smooth. So the lubricant will keep it running smoothly. It'll keep the heat down, so everything will be, you know, fine as well. So I'll go ahead and drill it out, and I'll be back for the rest of the steps.